film with friends, missing VHS videotape repeating.
Welcome back, crew. Today we're looking at 2001's, or maybe 2000, Center of the World. Directed by Wayne Wang, written by Ellen Benjamin Wong. This is actually a VHS screener copy. This would have been a VHS that they sent out to video stores for the owners and proprietors of local stores to view and see if they wanted to get it and for their stores. I remember seeing the preview for this on Requiem for a Dream. When I saw Requiem for a Dream at a local theater called the Rio in Overland Park, Kansas, there's an attached trailer for the Center of the World. And then a couple months later, when the theater I was working at got Requiem for a Dream, we ran it for a month and it still had that same attached preview. This movie was sort of controversial when it came out because it's unrated. So it's a little bit more than an R. So it's technically sort of an NC-17, but it didn't get that NC-17 rating on it. Because if it had an NC-17, my theater wouldn't have shown it. Same thing with Requiem for a Dream. The original cut of it is actually unrated, so my theater would show it. Had it had that NC-17 tag, my theater wouldn't have shown it. This is one that I didn't actually see till like a month or two ago. It was always on my list, and it's always something I wanted to check out. I remember people talking about the risqueness and the sexual content being kind of out there for the time. So this movie popped up in my head the other day because I think a preview for it was on one of the VHS rips that I did. And so it reminded me because it was back before I knew who Molly Parker was. And I'm a big fan of Molly Parker. I liked her on Deadwood, and she's on one of the seasons of, what was that show? The Netflix show with Kevin Spacey. Oh my God, I'm totally blanking on it right now. Where he's like the vice president, or whatever. I completely forget. That's sad. So I really wanted to watch this, and so I tracked it down. It was actually on Tubi. So I watched it on Tubi, but then I ended up ordering this copy from eBay. And as I said, so this actually says April 2001 theatrical release. So this is 2001. Like I said, this is a promo copy that I bought. So trailered on Requiem for a Dream, made and ticker, 60-day pay-per-view, 6-month cable holdback, date and date availability on DVD, $24.98 SRP. Artisan Platinum Choice, purchase for less than $40 per unit. Pre-order date 11/20/01, street date 12/18/01. So I guess that makes sense. I saw Requiem in the fall of 2000, so I guess it would have made sense that this would come out in the spring of 2001. I kind of held off on watching this movie a lot because my ex-girlfriend looks almost exactly like Molly Parker, so it's kind of a weird thing. I was going to wait and watch it on VHS, but since I found it on Tubi, I watched it that way, not knowing that the movie was actually shot. I don't want to say VHS, but maybe DV. It's like an early DV movie because it has a really raw style to it. I did enjoy it. It's a pretty simplistic story. Can't say I really liked the end, although I kind of saw the end coming. But Peter Sarsgaard's good in it. Carla Gugino's in it. Gugino, excuse me. Molly Parker, as I said, is pretty great. I'm kind of tracking down some more movies of her. As it says here, she's in Waking the Dead. And I don't think, which is actually a movie I really enjoy, but I don't think I've seen Waking the Dead since I've known who Molly Parker was. But I think she's really attractive, which makes sense because my ex-girlfriend looked a lot like her. So this movie is I think it's risque and pretty out there for the time it came out, but I think now it's relatively tame. So full-length screener, Artisan Home Entertainment, 88 minutes, rated R. Well, so this one says rated R. So I wonder if there's a different version of it that is or non-rated. Because there's no way it had an R release when it came out in theaters based on pretty much just one shot kind of gets out there. But I did like it for the most part. It's not as risque now comparatively to 2001 when it came out. So this movie's 21 years old. There's a trailer for this somewhere on the site. So be sure to check it out. And it's available currently on Tubi if you want to watch it on Tubi. So comment below with your stories of this movie. Did you see it in theater? Have you seen it subsequently since? Do you think it's as out there as anything nowadays? Like I said, I don't think it's too risque comparatively to what we can see nowadays on anything. But Molly Parker is gorgeous. So as always, like, comment, share, subscribe, tell me your stories, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.